The Small Business Innovation Research Program, SBIR, was created by Congress in 1982 to address pressing government and societal needs in defense, health, energy, and more. But the future of the program is uncertain. Charles Wessner is adjunct professor at Georgetown University, where he teaches global innovation policy. He's also senior advisor at the Center for Strategic and International Studies. Charles, welcome to the program.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
How is SBIR different from the many other government programs set up to help small businesses?
Well, SBIR is unique by the quality of its track record, by the number of careful evaluations by the National Academy of Sciences, which are independent, arm's length evaluations, and because it focuses on perhaps one of the most critical areas in developing new products to either protect the country or heal our sick, and that is what's called the Valley of Death. Often you have an invention either in the university or in a small company, and you want to try and attract capital to develop that. But until you can have a prototype or prove that something is likely to work, private capital won't back the idea, however promising it may be. The focus of the SBIR awards is to provide initial funding to help build that prototype and prove to first the government in a phase 2, and secondly to the private capital markets that this is something that's worthwhile.
Well, you said that it has a track record, so let's talk about that. What direct benefit has this funding had to the American taxpayer?
Well, the benefits have been manifest. I mean, there have been benefits to American soldiers in the Iraqi war. Another advantage of the program is that it's fast. It gets things done for the Defense Department much faster than the normal, long-lasting, highly complicated procurement process. You may know people who've had lazy eye surgery. That came out of a NASA program for parking space vehicles. Perhaps the most stunning one is early support for Qualcomm that had this unlikely idea that you'd be able to compress radio signals for telecommunications. It's the basis of what we're talking on now. It's the basis for all our cell phones. It has completely transformed the way we live and work, for better or for worse, but it is just, just a foundational investment that has transformed our
So then,
world.
Charles, what's the problem here? How are the Chinese appropriating technologies that are developed through the SBIR?
Well, they're appropriating is a kind word.
Stealing.
Yes, they copy, and they steal a lot. And I think the key thing to remember there is there's nothing new about this. They've been tracking the program since 1989. They try and copy what we do, and sometimes they actually steal the technologies. The solution to that is to try and protect our small companies. So when they get an award, they should also get technical support for cybersecurity. But
so let's actually talk about that, though, Charles. How do you protect American R&D investment from the Chinese government?
Well, you do that by setting up the protocols that are necessary, providing the training particularly for the small companies, and you can do that through existing programs like the Manufacturing Extension Program. There are ways to do it. The problem is we've not much focused on it. But there's a really strange element to this. The idea that we would stop a proven, highly effective program because the Chinese are trying to steal the result or copy it. Well, are we going to stop funding MIT because they try and steal the results or copy, or Harvard, as there in recent cases? Of course not.
But they're not just trying to steal it, they are stealing it. And that's taxpayer money that's going to help the Chinese.
No, it's helping us first. And my point again is, if they copy something from Lockheed Martin or steal it from them, should we stop supporting Lockheed Martin? Of course not. Should we stop supporting our universities because there's an active cyber attack problem? No. We have to defend against it, and there will be some losses. They're very good. But I mean, the irony is, if they copy it and want to develop it, and we're going to stop the program that has created these types of technologies, they'll have them and we won't.
So Charles, if this program were to be ended or cut, can you spell out the risks to the warfighter in the end?
Well, the Undersecretary for Defense Acquisition recently wrote pointing out that they would lose over 1,600 active awards trying to solve problems. It would be a colossal mistake to stop the program. And, you know, when our most senior defense officials are saying, for heaven's sakes, we need this, when we're confronted with a wide variety of threats around the world, stopping a program that works because someone is trying to siphon away some of the advantages simply makes no sense.
All right, Charles, appreciate you being on the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future Government Matters interviews.